Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. Tonight, on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the New York Giants and our home team on Sunday Night Primetime. Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterboo. And he's going to be stopped up at the line to begin this ballgame.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete. Trying to connect with Cam Scatterboo coming out of the backfield, and it's going to be 3rd down. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Throw, right side, taken in by Neighbors. A gain there of 11. That's good for a Giants first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance. When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Dart going to throw here on 2nd down. That's caught, and it's Cam Scatterboo. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Dart. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. So on 4th down, out is Jamie Gillen to punt for the Giants. Back deep to receive is Calvin Austin. This brought in out past the 20. And this winds up a very nice return. He's able to get up past the 40-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Michigan State. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 2. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. A pickup there of 13. And that will be a first down.
And these are the thing up. There's all this conversation. It makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Right back to him on first down. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Giants' 28-yard line.
All right.
They'll stick with him again. With good blocking leading the way. He's got the first down inside the 25.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They'll stay on the ground. He's to the 10. To the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Desperados. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Makes the score Desperados 7, Giants nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. Crazy. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboo. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game. It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Here's Austin to return. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Andrew Phillips in on the tackle. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 6. Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
A loss of a yard on the play. Brings up
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's a close game early on. Back with more from Mexico City and the International Series after this. Here's 3rd and 7.
Here we go, let's go. Tony. 2J. Nike Tech.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. It's a gain of 12 there. That's enough for a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
It is a big play on first down. 54 yards.
Wow, I mean, he's going to be disappointed he wasn't able to take that all the way, but that's still a heck of a run. In the end, after a good tackle to save the touchdown, they're still going to be set up with 1st and goal.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. Here's a run. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. Here now, 2nd down and goal.
The 3-yard line.
All right.
They'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Mexico City. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing, Dart. They try to work the screen with Scalaboo. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Giants first down.
Throwing again, Dart. He'll get that out to Scalaboo. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 4. Dart gonna throw it again. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
To the air once more is Dart. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To the air again was Dart. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. On 4th down, the veteran Graham Gano for the Giants field goal try. This officially a 58-yard attempt. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Giants get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3. Graham Gano now, following the field goal, back to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
2nd and 10.
Oh, right. 18. What's up? Hey, south. Right, Tony.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 4.
Oh, right.
To throw, it's Stroud. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. They get 16 on that connection, and that will be a 1st down. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's 1st and 10.
Nike tackle.
Back to throw. Stroud. Now a shot here, deep middle. He's got it. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Desperados. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Tracy now to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. play fake. Here's Dart exiting the pocket right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
To the air on second down. Dart. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
First down. Here we go. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing is Dart. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. And he'll be out of bounds here. That's only a gain of a yard.
44-yard line.
Second down and 8.
It's second and 8.
Let's go now.
Dart. They'll try to set up the screen here. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield. Now his timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. Third down and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Well, we sit up here all the time and we try to break down why certain plays work or don't work. Well, this one's not real tricky. I mean, he just simply needs to catch the ball. I mean, that close to the first down chain, he just catches that ball and turns upfield. They extend this drive. He's got to come over to the sideline, take a deep breath, tell his guys, hey, man, that's on me. And he's got to go out and make that next play because his team's going to need him to play better as the rest of this game continues.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This will be returned from the 6. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
On the quick, right?
The third quarter begins with a run. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, and that's exactly the case here.
And they'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
He's brought down at the 37.
Here's a third down and 4.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it third and 4.
Stroud. On the run to the right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it.
This quarterback has a reputation for being one of the faster quarterbacks in the league, but what I loved here is, yes, he used his legs, but he remained a passer for as long as he could and leads to a nice pickup.
First and 10.
All right.
Up the middle they go. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. That's enough for a first down.
All right.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day, so in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
And some good blocking, springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to third down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike, and They came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And he's going to have the first down. They'll mark him at the 29, but it's a new set of downs. First down picked up.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here we go. Let's go. Let's go. 18. What's up?
They'll turn and hand this one off. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
To pick up a 3. Brings up second and
So,
7.
from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 7. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Javon Holland up to make the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Third down, we'll try to get it on the ground.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down. They'll try to run. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down.
So this play by the middle linebacker is all about play recognition. Reminds me of a former teammate, Luke Kuechly. He knew the play before it was going to happen. Watch him. He diagnoses, he tracks the ball, and bang, makes a huge tackle, short of the yard to gain, forces the turnover on downs.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
From the 21, here's second and 9. Out of a gun, here comes Dart. Flush to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. Here's Dart. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Now a give up the middle, and he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. Third and 6.
On the quick, right? 18. What's up?
Now Stroud. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
Results in a fourth
And on
down.
third down, what they're trying to do, Mike, is just get the ball out of his hands quickly and into the hands of one of his playmakers, but he just doesn't focus through the catch. Lapse of concentration, ends up in a drop, and falls incomplete.
They'll go. It's Stroud. That's taken in, and they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance, and it paid off. First and goal coming up.
Big-time completion right there, and This isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late.
He's got his big tight end, Deion Sanders. Touchdown, Mexico City. His 4th TD grab of the season. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
No problem there on the extra point, and the Desperados stretch it out, leading now by the score of 28-3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Scattergood. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Doesn't matter the level of football, Mike. If they can't stop it, keep running it until they can. And I think that's what we're seeing here on this drive. Back-to-back explosive gains on the ground. Got to imagine at some point the defense gives it a different look.
Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's 11 yards again. 2 plays in a row. And another first down. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
First down.
A run straight ahead. That's Scattergood. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing...
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They've got him. That the former Defensive Rookie of the Year, Will Anderson. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun. It's Dark. Throw right side, taken in by Neighbor. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down.
This is a really popular concept on 3rd down. It's good versus man, it's good versus zone. They call it mesh routes or drag routes. They want to create some traffic in the middle of the field and pop the receiver out the backside of the defense. We give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They rallied to the ball and keeps them short from picking up the 1st down. You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Gain of 2.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Third and 5.
Why Tony? Here we go. 18. What's that? Tonight.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Moving to his right. And he did all he could, but he's going to be forced out at the line of scrimmage, well short of a first down.
Yeah, he's trying to make the best of a bad situation here, Mike. Nothing open downfield. He thinks he can tuck it and get it with his legs. He ends up out of bounds, short of the first.
18. What's that?